I found a collection of forbidden video games. What the hell am I looking at? And I played them all in one sitting because I have nothing better to do. And first on the list is a game loved by everyone. You remember playing Mario as a kid, that iconic music, collecting coins, shooting people. Yeah, this is Mario FPS, and it's a game. And as crazy as it sounds, this is probably the least illegal game we'll see today. Because each and every game after this will increase in absurdity up until we hit the game that was so illegal that Nintendo had to take it down. And I somehow got a copy, so stick around. But before the next game, I have a riddle. What do you get when you combine the two most popular video games? Fortnite and Minecraft. Well, you get craftnight.io. Please kill me. As we spawned in, I had no idea what to expect from this, so I just started chopping down a tree, where I was greeted with an ad mid-game.
Working with Adobe Acrobat.
And when the ad ended, I was dead. This game has already pissed me off. With expectations now as low as possible, I decided to give the game one more chance. The goal was simple: reach number 1 on the leaderboard. And I was confident until I saw this. Bro, we have a sweat in the lobby. So I ran, and I found out that to get a gun, you have to use your pickaxe and break these colorful gun-looking blocks. Yeah, it's kind of fucking stupid. But I got a purple shotgun, and on the way back, I saw this. Did y'all see that? Knock, knock, buddy. It's time for school. That's 1. That's 2. Just one more kill and we're tied for first. I found my 3rd victim, and this happened. Okay. But it was no big deal. I killed the guy right behind him and got 1st place. And then I died to another ad. Great game. It did mean, however, that we could move on to the next game, which is maybe not a good thing. If you're cultured, you've probably heard of Angry Birds, but if you're extra cultured, you've probably heard of Bad Piggies, the spin-off game of Angry Birds that's low-key a better game. The goal of each level was to build your own unique vehicle and reach the end of the level in your own creative way. But in Craft Cars Flying Pigs game, they threw all of that out the window and make you play the game their way. There's no fucking way this is legal. The music is also straight up ripped from Bad Piggies, but it is a banger, and I think the devs knew that they couldn't compete, so I kind of respect that. But do you want to know what I don't respect? This next game. This game is called Fall Guys Knockout Race, and it is not the sequel to Fall Guys. Now, I'll be honest, I gave this game a shot. I started game 1 with my only goal getting 1st place, of course, when I got a little distracted from the music. Yeah, this music is ass. And after struggling to get past the 1st obstacle, bro, and the 2nd obstacle, what the fuck? Why did it send me so far back? I was surprised to see that no one had qualified, which meant I still had a chance to be 1st. And after countless attempts, I made the final jump and unfortunately would have to settle for 2nd place, is what I would say if this game worked correctly. And as my excitement led up to the next round, this happened. On to round 2. Oh, that's the entire fucking game. Okay. And unfortunately, it's looking like the next game isn't gonna be any better. This is Countercraft 5. I don't know where the first 4 are, but this game is definitely illegal. If you somehow haven't noticed by now, most of these video games so far are only illegal because they have stolen assets. So it brings up a weird question. If you steal from 2 video games and mix them, does that make your game more illegal or less illegal? With Craft Night, it was just the logo and the name, but here it's everything. So to answer that question, I started playing the game and I instantly realized something. For the first time in this entire fucking video, I was actually having fun. It's a scary thought though, because these games are definitely getting more illegal. So does that make me a criminal? Also, what's gonna happen to me if I end up enjoying the final game, the most illegal one? With all that on my mind, I finished round 1, finished round 2, and after starting round 3 and realizing the only change is the gun, I decided to stop playing and leave while I still had a good impression on the game. It's pretty safe to say the next game would have a hard time competing. This is Sonic Run, spelled with a K, and this is a terrible creation that I unfortunately have a connection with. Let me explain. So this video is kind of a sequel to a video I made a year ago where I played the worst video games ever made, and one of the games on that list was Super Mario Riders, a dogshit Mario fan game. And I'm almost positive that Sonic Run is made by the same people who made that Mario game. They look the same, they feel the same, they both suck ass. So this will be a fun trip down memory lane. Jumping in, we seem to be in a place that looks like Green Hill Zone, and honestly, aside from Sonic looking so out of place, it doesn't look that bad. The controls are as simple as it gets. You click to jump. The enemies don't even hurt you, so I guess that's cool. And there's 3 levels in total. I will say, in the Mario game I played a year ago, they used the Sonic platforms and the Sonic shield as a power-up, which didn't make sense, but here it does. This game isn't that bad, but it's definitely illegal, and that's all that matters. This next game, however, is not illegal. There's nothing wrong with it at all. In fact, everyone has played it. This is Pokemon Go. This might be the worst title screen of all time. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting tired of these games. First off, this game looks like shit. What the fuck am I looking at, bro? And when I go to get my starter Pokemon, I am greeted with a Mewtwo. Oh my god, Mewtwo? No way. In the original Pokemon games, Mewtwo is only given to you after you beat all 8 gym badges, the Elite Four, become the champion, and even then you have to get through Cerulean Cave and fight Mewtwo only for a chance to catch him. But here, the villain of my childhood is in front of my eyes, and I caught him with a Pokeball. Where can this game possibly go from here? I then realize I can walk through trees and walls, which of course just makes total sense. I see that my goal is to catch 4 more Pokemon, so I pick up a Jigglypuff, a Pikachu, a Charmander, and at the end, I found a Moltres. My reward is that I'm now level 2. Next game. This is Bikini Bottom Brawlers, a SpongeBob platform fighting game that came out before the actual SpongeBob platform fighting game. And I just gotta say, this game is insane. First off, there's a fucking story mode. Clicking it takes you to the character selection screen, where each character has their own unique journey. For example, I picked Mr. Krabs and had my own unique dialogue for the matches. Another thing that I'm blown away at is the gameplay. The controls are good enough, and I was honestly having a lot of fun. If that makes me a criminal, then just throw me in jail. Free food, living rent-free, showering with dudes every day? Sign me up. Wait, I guess what I'm trying to get at is that some of these games can be fun. In fact, I would even say that every game we've seen so far falls into 2 categories: utter dog shit or surprisingly really fun. There's no in between, which brings us to our final game. The game we've been building up to this entire time, and the only game that's actually been taken down. We started on Mario with a gun and have gone full circle, and now we land here to see Mario with a gun. What? Okay, this is Super Mario 64 FPS, and it's literally the entirety of Super Mario 64 as a first-person shooter. This game was originally made by the YouTuber Mix Morris. He followed up this project by turning SpongeBob into a shooter game, and because that one also did well, he made another video turning Pokemon into a shooter game. This is when Nintendo finally stepped in and made him take down all the games. It was a sad day, but miraculously, a copy of Super Mario 64 FPS was preserved. So we're gonna play it with a very simple goal: collect 8 stars and beat Bowser. I started by going into the first area, Bomb Battlefield, where I collected a few coins, bought some landmines from a funny mole in the ground, and blew up the boss at the top of the mountain for the first star. I moved on to race Coop with a Quickscoper, as he's called, to the top of the mountain for the second star, when I realized he couldn't even make it up the mountain, and gave me the star anyways. After that, I found a jetpack and quickly secured the 3rd star. As we move on to the next area, I should say that there are so many funny dialogue lines in this game, and for some of them, I kinda see why Nintendo got mad. In the next area, called Womp's Fortress, I tried to beat the boss at the top for an easy star, and instantly gave up. I just fucking died! So I did some parkour for star number 4, and found star number 5 near the bottom of the level. I entered Cool Mountain and grabbed star number 6 after sliding down the ice slide that is still more safe than walking in Chicago at night, and grabbed star number 7 after shooting a baby penguin countless of times to get it back to its mother. I can't believe I'm saying these words. The final 8th star was found next to this eel that looks like it probably gave some kids nightmares. All that was left was the Bowser level. I went in with high hopes and got clapped. I'm dead. But then I found out I could buy a shotgun from Toad with enough coins. So after some grinding and talking, I met up with Bowser again, this time with a shotgun in hand, and beat him. Oh my god, I did it! And because I'm pretty sure the cops are already on their way, I gotta go. Thanks for watching. The video that you're seeing on screen right now is what the YouTube algorithm thinks you want to watch next, so why not see if it's right? Bye!